mankind's peace and liberation, choosing for ourselves. If you too have an interest in mankind's liberation and peace, then let me thank you for the opportunity to share this with you. Choosing peace requires our clarity, and it affects what and who we choose to keep in our life moving forward. I just want to say before I go on, my intention in all of my work here that I share with you, I'm so fortunate that you give me the opportunity to do that, is that you walk away with something that has enlightened your perspective. Through life, my path brought many experiences with narcissistic energies, micro and macro. And I want to pause here to say this is your story too, not just mine. This is what we are ascending beyond in choosing for ourselves. Our choices carry with them the weight of affecting their outcome. But what if we've been so conformed to making choices that suit others at the expense of ourselves that we didn't even know we had another choice? What if they were keeping us from living in reciprocity and abundance? What if we began making choices that honor the law of giving and receiving? See, with Heaven on Earth, New Earth, 5D, whatever you want to call it, it's this shift that we're going into. Whatever you want to call it. What's different is that we've stopped living in lack because we choose reciprocal relationships. We're beginning to see more clearly where we've been led to serve a second master and how that's been playing out around us. Now we are awakening to the self-love that gives us courage to choose for ourselves. When we pause and really notice what we're choosing for ourselves, we begin to awaken, to become enlightened in truth. So it was through the course of these numerous relationships, my path in life. I'm grateful for it now. It's tough to go through. So it was through the course of these numerous relationships, interacting with the energy of narcissism, the personality structure that seeks to be served at the expense of others, that I came to see where in my own overgiving, I couldn't recognize my own self-abandonment. And it's this self-abandonment that so many of us are unaware. We're unaware of having had to adapt for survival or to go along to get along. Right? We don't have any other choice, right? Doesn't look like it. As Jiddu Krishnamurti wisely said, it's no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society. That's how we did it. That's how we adjusted to a world that did not honor the law of giving and receiving. We quietly conformed and abandoned what didn't serve us in service to the world outside. But here's the thing, it's in addressing and learning about ourselves that we awaken to how we can and do now choose for ourselves. As you'll often hear me say, it takes great courage to love yourself, to authentically, genuinely, unconditionally love yourself. And when we recognize who we are, When we remember who we are, we move easily and naturally into self-love. We begin to give ourselves care and respect. Then comes integrity, where we live in honor of ourselves and our brothers and sisters, right? Love your neighbor as yourself. There's no more serving narcissistic energy. No more quietly believing in or overlooking the diminishment of ourselves as we of mankind. Now, if you'd like to understand more about words like diminishment and distortion, because I use these, and how simple it truly is for us to reclaim our world as one of peace, I invite you to explore the other videos here on this channel. It's simple because it's a perceptual shift in awareness. What isn't always simple is seeing and understanding the distortion, the filters that block our perception of love. That's a capital L, that make us forget. We can never be separate from love, Source, God. It's in the forgetting that distortion is created instead of the love that we are. I'm going to link a video I just did to the end of this one because it applies here. And then I'm going to leave that for now. So a truth teller within narcissistic dynamics often becomes the scapegoat, punished, discredited, and alienated. What Carl Jung described as the shadow is in full play within narcissism. Now, we all have a shadow as part of the human experience. The thing is, it can't go unaddressed. I've been a truth teller. And here was the wound that became the gift. So in my YouTube channel description of Oracle to the Peace of Fringe, and that's PEACE, and throughout my website page describing the work and services I offer, you can learn more about how I turned those wounds into the gift that equipped me for this work. And this work is joining together, all of us collectively, to remember as sovereign beings, we create our own peace and liberation. In closing, I am so grateful to connect with you. Consider a subscribe, like, sharing this channel, these videos, so that we may connect with others of us who walk this path. Thank you. Peace on earth is brought through in the choices you and I make each time we choose love, capital L, for ourselves. I love you, really. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Go in peace.